Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Project Nuke City, and today we are back with another video. And today, well, we're going to be working the entire video on this hotel of mine. Now, it been a while before, like, if anyone knows, this building has been there for quite a long time, and I decided to finally start working on it because it was kind of getting just to the point where I was just getting, like, kind of pissed off. It was just sitting there. I was like, part of myself also didn't want to actually work on it, so yeah, I genuinely don't want to, but I got to. It's part of the city. I actually built this thing, so I don't know what to say, but like, yeah, I got to it and decided to finally just spend some time on it. About like 5 hours on it, which was good amount. You'll see that I do a lot of changes in this because, again, I have no idea what I want to do. Like, there was like some ideas like, oh yeah, the lower floor is going to be some type of shopping centers, but I decided to change it up. And I thought about it, I was like, okay, you know what, just make it the lower section and mall, or not mall, just the lobby and just stuff for like a hotel stuff, which I was okay with it. I think with where it's heading, it's really coming out good. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and share the channel because, you know, this is something that I always enjoy doing all the time. And the kitty's looking at me. Hi, kitty. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about this, but like, yeah, it's really, really fun. So, I decided that I wanted to do with this hotel was actually kind of just double the garage, or at least this, or add another garage later. I am planning to just leave the top section just open, which I was thinking do I want to actually close it or don't leave it like open. I think it would be better off if it was open. And I will be honest, yes, I do know that the white terracotta does not look good. It is such a terrible color, just plain white terracotta. I am thinking about leaving the white terracotta for the garage section since the entire garage is only one block wide and a double block as I usually make my interior buildings. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna be making the garage as white terracotta. The rest of the building won't be white terracotta. It's going to have something else unique to it, just because I think it would be cool if it has something. Now, also, you can see me just building this. What I'm trying to think is like, okay, you know what? I need to come up with the idea of what is going to be the hotel, each of the rooms, and what is going to be the overall shape. I need to come up with the blueprints in the sky to figure out what the hell I want to do overall. And I do pretty come up with something I do like, and I kind of do like it. Like it, I don't think I do anything else. Like I do small ones, but I decided that you know it's quite okay one. It's not like that bad. Like we are. I think there's like almost 10 rooms on each floor. Probably a bit more, but I have no idea. One of them does get removed to become like an elevator shaft, so it's fine. But for me, I was okay with that. I was like, okay, like 10 per room. That's actually a good like amount, judging by the history of how I used to make apartments with my brother. And so yeah, I decided that no, this is okay. It's not bad. It's fine. Like at the same time, this is supposed to be a building and construction. So what we're gonna have is more like the lower section of the building is gonna be complete, including the main first few floors, like the first 2 floors will be done, and a few floors of the apartment, the hotel will be completed on upper floors. I might make like 2 or 3 floors still being construction, but the two and three, the last 2 or 3 floors are still being constructed. It's the reason why I want to place a crane that will actually kind of be tall enough and also long enough to actually work on it and everything. It's like, yeah, like, it's just how I want to think of. It's something hopefully I get done. And then this next thing, no, slightly behind, I decided I want to work on the front for a moment and kind of just understand what I want to do with this crap, because I decided that, okay, well, I really want to get the blueprint down, but I need to get down with the front of the I need to get down with the front of the hotel, and I want to have one of those doors and just go like, make it like, you kind of push and go in circles, and that I don't know what they're called. Something you see like an elf. But I decided I want to have it now. Of course, it won't be moving, but I decided the best way that would work is that you would kind of use pressure plates, command blocks to jump from one side to the other side, and because I've been really wanting to use what's it called, command blocks to kind of to move yourself around. I want to use it when you go to the airport or like to the substation or the subway, um, the trams or the trains. I want you to actually like jump onto like the or hit the pressure plate and kind of go onto the, or you get teleport to the next stop. Maybe we'll make it where you go teleport onto the vehicle first before you get to the location, to actually allow you to have like some time, in the vehicle. Like, imagine if you're on a plane, you can actually see some time freaking fly in the midair. That would be kind of funny. That would be really, really funny, but it's an idea. Of course, I have some ideas what I want to do with this, but I think there was something unique to try out, and it's something that I really want to actually put more time and try and get some more, put more effort into the command blocks. Unfortunately, the big issue is that there's not a lot of places to actually move at the moment. I know we have the one command block to transfer you from the Little Lizard High School to the city. That's not really realistic. That should not be like the actual case. If anything, should be jumping onto the train station near the train station in Jamestown to get to here. Unfortunately, there's no train station, and yeah. But I think it was okay. It's fine for me. I kind of enjoy this. So with the front of the hotel completed, it was finally me for designing the blueprints. Now, this does take a while because there are many things I was thinking, like I should think, like I went through many different ideas for design just because I didn't really know what would be the best way to like construct this, but overall, you'll save me like multiple times changing something to another thing, because I don't really think it's perfect where it was. So I'm thinking, okay, let me just change this to this one, see how it feels, how does it make me feel. Does that make me like, oh yeah, I enjoy that, or does that make me just like, no, that doesn't suit me. So there are gonna be a lot of like, well, not just suit me, just suit overall, just. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, change it. All that type of stuff. Of course, I don't know, but like, I am thinking about adding like a second floor to have something. I don't really know what's going to be on top of it, but it's something that I am thinking about, and still need to actually try and figure out how that was going to work and look overall. I have like an idea that one side or a part of one side is going to have the second floor, and the other side is just going to be double stories, like section, just open top, where it's just the floor to the top of the roof, like second story, where you can see to the second story. I think that'd be kind of really cool, but I don't really know yet. I still need to actually like understand how this work overall. And as you see, I was trying to raise up the roof a bit, but I kind of figured, I was like, well, I don't think I should, because that may have to raise up the entire the entire garage section, which I didn't really want to, and that would be more work, unneeded work. It was that rush section is quite hard to, would be quite hard just even adding one block. It doesn't look hard, but it is hard, and it just would take a lot of time. With the blueprints of the floor finally completed, or at least, temporarily completed as I still change it, I decided that it would be a perfect time to start basically kind of just making walls tall. Of course, side walls will be completely to their height, but the rest of the walls will just be halfway since I'm still thinking about adding a second section in the overall. But for now, this was just something I was like, okay, you know what? It's time to actually move on. Let's start getting some sections in like place for the glass and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, kind of more simple thing. Just got on just filling all those spots with just tons of stuff. And now we start moving on to this small section of just working on the a bit of interior work. And again, you'll see me that I will change a lot of things as just cause I'm thinking like, okay, you know what? I want to try something different. I don't know if that looks good, but of course I tried my best to figure out what I want to do with it. But I do what I do. So I noticed when I don't know when, but I noticed that I was thinking, you know what? I kind of want this wall here next to this pillar to be a bit more even. As of course we designed the pillar because again I have issues and I'm thinking like, okay, you know what? Well, I don't think I designed the pillar. I just designed what I call it. But I enjoy trying to redesign certain things, but But I decided I want to actually fix some other stuff. One of the things I didn't really like was the block of the floor. I didn't really kind of like that dark oak wood. I kind of was thinking, okay, you know what, let's try to get like a different block palette. And of course, I just wanted some dark colors, but kind of the best one for me when I was kind of choosing this or replacing a certain section was like, you know, I think the one I liked was, or I don't know, the one I liked was just brown because it not only it just was just fitting for the place. I do want to add some texture or at least some new different pattern to the floor later on, but at the moment it's not exactly something that I'm going to be working on right now because there's other things I'm going to work on. So yeah, I get around to fixing that. To be honest, I kind of do like it much better than strip wood. I usually do like using sometimes strip wood for like a just easier like sometimes just use it for like a quick easy access to something done. But I decided that it would be just overall just better off if it's just brown wood. I mean, brown. Um, I don't know what's the concrete or I think it's terracotta. I'm not wrong. I think I am. So now I decided I want to actually relocate that section, or at least push a bit more out, kind of make it a bit more even. That little center section over there, which was supposed to be the kitchen, but I decided that I want to make this into like a little shop as well. So that was something I call about. So yeah, and so I think what I want to be doing because I want to have like a kitchen, the breakfast room, and then the dining room as some different rooms basically. So I have some idea for that for now, but I don't think we get into like that section yet because yeah, right now. And of course, something I also will say is that I will be, of course, working on getting interior stuff done, like actual interior decoration, because why not? And then here, well, I'm just gonna be adding some roofs and try to figure like I want to add some roofs to certain areas that won't really be needed to add too much things. And so this would just be just a simple like roof design. And it's almost like looking at some pictures of hotels in New York City. One that I went to, one that I visited, all that crap. And when I was looking at the design of the roof, I was thinking, okay, you know what? You don't want to be like that, kitty. Jeez. Fat guy. Anyway, so I was like looking at it. I was thinking, uh, the different ideas of or different design I could do for the overall head or like section, or the lights and the roof ceiling. I do want to try some other new type of um, styles and try and do new different technique. But at the moment, I'm just going to try to go for more like kind of why I was okay with like this is try to come with a simple like a cool simple pattern for now, and I will try to come up with some new patterns as I make more newer hotels, and of course that's something I always want to continue working on. Lastly, for the last clip, we are going to be just adding again some more roofs to this section because we just wouldn't really have anything different here. But it's just something I again just want to add some new type of roof. I liked it, and of course I enjoyed making all this type of thing because it's just it's something. There's just something about it, just making cool like ceilings. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, leave a like, subscribe, share this video, and of course the channel. Leave a comment down below. You guys will be added to Nuke City. I still have more people because, well, it might take a while because we're kind of running low on roads and stuff like that. But I am hoping that some people will actually leave a comment down below so I can actually name you guys after some stores or buildings, stuff like that. It'd be really nice. And yeah, if you guys want to, you guys can watch, of course, more of this video or more of these type of videos. Of course, there's a playlist, and of which all of the Nuke City, including some live streams of it, if you guys are, of course, interested in that type of thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, enjoy making your own cities, and yeah, peace.